Alberta Parks issuing a bear warning. Hey, no, hey!
This is Alberta in the Canadian Rockies. I moved here 10 years ago because I love the mountains. But so do lots of people, and the mountains get really crowded lately. We figured a bear ripping a tent open and a crazy storm trapping thousands of people in the park last week would be enough to keep the people away. And we were right. No people. Just lots of mosquitoes and maybe some grizzly bears. People honestly get bears a bit wrong when it comes to camping. They imagine bears stalking the campground at night looking to prey on humans, but they don't do that. Cougars do. And there weren't any cougar warnings. There were only bear warnings. We also brought our dogs along for the camping trip. People are generally split in two when it comes to dogs in the mountains. One half says dogs act like a deterrent, keeping the bears away because they don't want anything to do with us. The other half thinks dogs attract bears and actually draw them in. Clearly we're in the first group. This one here is Kiska, Siberian Husky, super mischievous, kind of affectionate, especially if you're a stranger, and really good at hunting for her own food. This one here, this one's Kiska's little nephew, Skogan. Also the most vocal of the group. And Aspen, the white shepherd. Fiercely loyal, super protective, and extremely, extremely anxious. For tonight's dinner, we were having two 400-gram ribeye steaks and little mini potatoes cooked in a cast iron pan on the fire. One of my favorite go-tos. We had one kind of wildlife encounter that happened that day, but it wasn't the one you'd expect. Tons and tons of mosquitoes just honestly ravaged the dogs. Kiska ended up with a massive swollen eye from one mosquito bite, and then she ended up with a big bump on her paw as well. Aspen somehow manages to eat them all. So when you are cooking in grizzly country, there are a few rules that you gotta follow. One is, when you're done with food at the end of the day, you've got to put the food away in a bear-proof locker. Some campsites don't have bear-proof lockers, so you put it in a bear hang, where you basically just put all the food in a bag and hang it up in a tree that's outside of the bear's reach. And the last thing you can do, which is what we did, which is just put the food in the car. Because apparently, cars are bear-proof. This is all to say there's no need to be scared to camp in grizzly country, as long as you respect and follow the rules. But today, fear of grizzlies and bad conditions led us to having the campsite all to ourselves.